Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, and I got a nigga too, man. It's your boy 5039, man. We back at it again, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the entire LDBC, you know what I'm saying, in the Smoke City Mallcast. Be sure to follow us on our social media platforms, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the usual suspects, man, for always holding me down, man. And of course, my co-host with the most, man, King of the North, that is. Big old fella, man. You understand me? Shouts out to my boy, man. Be sure to go check him out, subscribe, man. My boy be dropping them DuckTale videos, man. You understand me? We gotta keep up with them DuckTales. Shouts out to my boy Quattro Cinco. You know what I'm saying? Young Act Reacher 45, man. This nigga right here got the late night shit thumping. You understand me? That nigga running them numbers up, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure to subscribe to Young Act Reacher 45, man. He doing this thing on that late night tip, man. You understand me? If you vampire, you can stay up late and then tune into my you understand me? What's up with the act?
Yo, my fault, bro. My fault, man. I'm at work, man. I switched. Normally, I don't close today, but I ended up switching. So, what I mean, a few of my people came over here and they was talking to me. My fault, bro.
Nah, you good, you good, you good. It's all to the good, man. But yeah, go get that money, champ. Get that money. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
alright though, man. I'm chilling.
Okay. Yeah.
How
With
you?
shit, you got time, right?
Of course, of course. Nah, it's not a busy day today. It's just, a couple people walked over, so I had to stay on mute real quick because, when we get into it, I like to have my focus. Like to have
Right,
my
right, right,
focus.
right,
You know
right.
what I mean? But yeah, I'm saying, what happened last night, man? You skated out of there.
Nah,
You got
man.
tired of you? You got
Nah.
tired of you?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was halfway ass sleep when you
Oh, okay. Yeah.
when you sent the link. I didn't think nobody was gonna go live, bro, because I
You know
had
what it was? They wasn't letting me go live. They kept bringing me to another option. I had called Mac because I was really gonna go on like I always do around 9. And every time that I tried to do it,
yeah.
every time when I tried to do it, they kept bringing me to. You know how when you go to the hangout, it says join call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they kept doing. They kept saying join call. And it joined the call, and I can't. It wouldn't let me, go live. It wouldn't give me that live to broadcast. Kept bringing me to the joint call, so I had to keep doing it over, and then finally, when I turned it off and I just reset everything, it finally let me go live. So an hour had passed. It was like 10 o'clock. So I'm sorry to everybody about that. Why we started late yesterday. It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
normally
yeah.
8:30 to 9 o'clock though on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's always.
Okay. Well, we definitely gonna be tuned in tonight, man. That's my boy Act Reacher
Well,
45, man. Y'all.
I'm back in business on Sunday as well. You know what I mean? Because that Game of Thrones pretty much took me out of commission for most of these Sundays at 9 o'clock. So you know what I mean. Shoot that link, act. You know what I mean. That next Sunday, I'm gonna be there for you.
Oh, that's why you don't be coming on because of Game of Thrones. I didn't know that. I didn't think. I don't watch that. I gotta watch that because everybody talk about it, bro. So I'm thinking about trying to watch
Bro,
Game
I'm
of
so
Thrones.
man. That show's so tight, bro. I'm back at season 1. I'm rewatching it again. You know what I mean? That's how dope. That's how
Man,
nice I like the show.
listen, bro. I just that's funny that you say that, nigga, because I just downloaded Hula Hoop the app, nigga. I'm about to finesse them hoes and get a free trial and watch the Game of Thrones. I swear to God, nigga, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got cable, so you know what I'm saying. I was at my mom's house watching it yesterday, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and download this shit. I seen that they was streaming it. I'm like I'm on the last season. You know what I'm saying? I'm like on episode 2. You know what I'm saying? With that nigga had Jon Snow told old girl, the Targaryen girl, like, shit, bitch. I'm the motherfucking king, bitch. I'm the last nigga to the Iron Throne. You know what I'm saying? And then they had went out to the field and shit.
So you watching it now? You
No,
watching it now?
I've been watching it. I just ain't been caught up with this season because this season already over with, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
so you have
saying?
been watching it. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I've
Oh,
didn't
been
know that.
watching.
the show,
Oh,
the
okay.
show done. The show done.
Right,
I
right.
think yesterday's
Last night
episode
was the
was the
last
last
one.
episode. Yeah.
I just started watching. I just seen the first one. Now I'm on the second one. Now I'm gonna watch the third one probably later on tonight before Matt come on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, fuck all that, man. Let's get into this boxing talk, man. What's up to my boy Fool of Sports, man? Y'all be sure to subscribe to Fool of Sports as well, man. My bro be coming with that different type of lingo, man. You know what I'm saying? Politics, man, cultural shit, you know what I'm saying, and the boxing tip as well. Yeah, man, my bro definitely gonna be dropping some more heat. Fool, you there?
Yeah,
All right, yeah, man. Let the people know what you got going, bro, and tell them where they can follow you at, man.
yeah, just like what you said, the Fuller Sports, the YouTube basically.
And you got Instagram too, nigga.
Yeah, the same name though,
Yeah,
same name as the YouTube. You know, yeah, and that's about it. You know, as soon as I learn how to do this podcast thing, that'll be the next direction. You know, as soon as I learn how to
for
do
sure,
it.
for sure.
Yeah,
For
but
sure,
that's
we
about
gonna
it.
all build on that, bro. We gonna all build on that shit for sure, especially on that podcast tip. You talking my lingo, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Me and Mac already was talking about getting a podcast show. But yeah, bro, definitely keep building on that, bro. I know you
yeah,
be
for
reading
sure.
your little books and stuff, man. Keep building on that for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, man. What's up with it? Shakita, Sierra F, one of the ones. Robert Walker. Oh shit, nostrils. I see y'all in the building. Y'all smash the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We gonna talk this good old boxing talk, man. So last week, man. You know what I'm saying? Was the knockout of the year thus far, in my opinion. I know a lot of people been getting knockouts and whatnot, man. But this was a good week of boxing, man. You had the World Boxing Super Series, Ian New, Josh Taylor, Baranchek. You had Wilder Brazil, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. fought. So it was a cool little weekend of boxing, man. But everybody know we about to go with this, man. Deontay Wilder, bro. First round knockout, 55, 56 seconds left on the clock. Go on mute for me, fool. Oh shit, let me see. Fool, go on mute for me, bro. There you go. Yeah, he had like 50 seconds left on the clock or some shit like that, man. Crazy right hand hit, bro, flush on the chin, man. I mean, I think that video like number two trending on YouTube. And you got to think about this too. That's hard right now to be trending on YouTube, bro. Especially with all these dope ass music videos that then came out over the past weekend. You got that Old Town Road. You got Nipsey Hussle, DJ Khaled, John Legend, Higher, and somehow, some way, Wilder like number two trending on YouTube right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was this a lucky punch in y'all opinion? And how do you guys feel about the fight? I'm gonna go to Ack Reacher first because he was in the building. Ack Reacher, you there, bro?
Yeah, bro. Perfect timing. Ain't nothing going on. No parents is walking up to the job. I'm glad you came to me first. It was only right. It was only right.
Only right,
I'm
my
gonna be
nigga. Only
and
right.
I'm
Only
and I'm gonna
right.
be honest with you. It wasn't no goddamn lucky punch, bro. He is
Right.
no way you hit somebody with the same right hand like two different times, and then the third one was a little bit shorter. Yo, man. Shout out to BFTB for throwing the highlight clip in there with the Donnie McClurkin. You know, I always had that in my mind, that clip, but only for the Tyson Fury fight, because Tyson Fury actually got up. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. That we fall down, but we get up. That it was a good clip because he did get up at the end. But I'm gonna be honest, if you seen it in person, you would have thought he was dead. Like Gilly the
Mm.
Kid said, I thought he was dead too. Seeing it in person, like everybody stood up in that exact second when he got hit with the right hand. Everybody, the whole place was shaking. BFTB is not lying or exaggerating when he say that. Like that,
Right.
it was real, man. It was real.
Okay. Okay. All for the same exact question, man. Was this a lucky punch? And what's your thoughts on the fight, man?
Hell no, it was no lucky punch. It was a thing of beauty. What it was, he used the jab to kind of disguise that right hand, that's beautiful straight right hand coming on through, and put full extension on it. The accuracy was pinpoint and got him right on the chin. You know what I mean? And folded the nigga. You know what I mean? It was a sweet thing to see. My house was jumping up and down once again. Wilder did it again. Woke up all my kids because I'm screaming at the TV. So salute to the Bomb Squad.
Yeah. What's up? What's up with the queen? What's up? What's up with the sis? Sierra Elfden Phillip in the building. What's up
Hello,
with it?
hello.
What's up? You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you got the black screen joint going on over there.
Salute to the Queen, Sierra F in the building. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Let me get your thoughts on this fight, Sierra. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I did. I watched it actually quite a few times, like at least 10 or more. And it
Yeah.
I had to keep replaying that shit. That was a quick fight, obviously.
All right. Well, let me ask
Now,
you this. Let me ask you this right quick, sis.
KO.
What was it a lucky punch?
No, it was not a lucky punch.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
you can tell when Brazil punched Wilder in the back of the head, that just set him off, and it was game over after that shit.
Right.
Like that's one thing you don't want to do is piss Wilder off, because that's only gonna fuel his fire just to get at you more.
Right, right. So do you think Wilder should fight Anthony Joshua next or Tyson Fury?
I want to see both of those fights for really. So either one is good with me.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's what's up. Fuller, you there, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, let me ask you, man. How did you feel about this fight, bro? And was that a lucky right hand that landed?
I felt like the fight went as I thought it was going to go. You know, as I said before, I can't take anybody who has moves, as we call it, seriously. You know, which is just short for man moves. I just call them moves. Can't really take them serious.
Right.
Yeah, so it went as expected. I didn't expect it to happen as soon, though. You know, it was sooner than expected. You know, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very sooner. You know, but at the end of the day, no, it wasn't a lucky punch because Wilder was already setting him up. With the jab, a lot of people don't see it, but with the jab, he was already using his jab to lower Brazil's left hand to get the right hand in. He was already using the jab to lower his left hand to get the right hand in there to like just soften him up. And Brazil made the biggest mistake of his life in the fight, period. Virgil Hunter just showed up there for a paycheck. That's all he showed up there for. That's all it came down to. He just showed up for a paycheck.
Why you say that, man?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Virgil Hunter probably was of the impression, listen, man, you just got to go in there and try to survive. If you box a little bit, you may be successful, you know, but if you try to knock him out, it's going to be a problem for you. I'm going to tell you why he went in there for a paycheck. For one, Dominique Brazil was fighting so tall. He was fighting straight up. A straight up target is an easier target to hit.
Facts.
You know what? He was not crouching at all. Okay, number two, Why would you leave yourself open going for an uppercut? That's how the right hand connected. The dude was going for an uppercut. Because I
Mm.
watched the fight again. I watched, like, I slowed it down and calculated it. Because, you know, Wilder, believe it or not, he's a fighter that you can learn some stuff from. In fact, my
Okay,
coach,
what can we learn from Wilder, bro?
to punch through things and not punch to them. That's one of the things you can learn. As he
Well,
said, I punched to. He said, I'll never forget these words. These words are like on my rib cage now. They're like embedded on my rib cage, basically. He said, I don't punch to you, I punch through you. Okay? That's one thing you can learn. Okay? But you have to do it with the right technique, not a reckless technique. You have to do it in a polished way.
right.
Number two, you can learn. Learn how to hide your traps when you're doing your thing. Learn how to hide your traps, because what happened is when Wilder threw that jab, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Brazil tried to counter it in the dumbest way possible. He tried to counter it with an uppercut. You don't try to counter a jab with an uppercut, especially when you're standing that tall up. The moment he dropped his hand, that's all you need, is that half a second to get chipped. And that's what happened.
Mm.
He threw a looping uppercut. You don't do that with someone like Wilder unless you are in range where you know you're gonna hit him. He was
Right.
nowhere in range where he was gonna hit him. That was not a lucky shot. That was just getting sniped. It was like a gorilla in the bushes, and he sees the target and pew, just snipes him. You know, that's all it was, basically. And
Okay.
Dominique Brazil, and I'm just going to say one last thing in response to what you said about who Wilder should fight next.
Right.
I said it on Axe Show.
Hold on, let me just say. Yo, I was gonna say, nah, I'll let you use it. Yo, guys, I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna just let my people use the phone.
Go
All
ahead, young
right,
guy.
All
I
right,
got
all
you.
right.
I said it on Axe Show, and I'll say it again. I just want Wilder to pluck off Dillian White because he talks too much and he's just a whining baby. I just want him to pluck him off because it'll be a knockout even harder than the one that Brazil got. So I would
Yeah.
love to have him fight him next and just shut him up and send him packing, because he has nothing for Wilder but some jerk chicken and some breadfruit. That's it.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up, fool. I appreciate that, bro. My nigga always giving a different insight on shit. That's why I fuck with him. I see you in the building, Sheldon Home, Brainless. I see y'all in the building, man. Smash that like button for me. What's up with the CB Sports? If you want to link CB, just let me know, bro. And I'll definitely shoot you a link. But so I want to ask y'all, it was two knockouts that night. I don't know if you guys seen it or not with the Inu knockout. What do you guys think about Inu and his little left hook that he caught old boy with? I go over you first, fella, because I know you familiar with Inu. Do you think his knockout was better than Wilder's?
No, to be honest, I didn't even see the New fight. I've yet to seen it. It has been getting some mild buzz out there, so I guess it's another high rate real knockout for New. You know, dig, but I'm still not impressed with him completely. Like I said, he had a bunch of work in the super fly division that he ran from, and he's now in this division in the World Boxing Super Series. But there was really nobody in this division, and if you look at it in retrospect, the finals who he's fighting, it's Nonito Donaire, and he's to me, he's washed. You know what I mean? Like he's a washed contender that's lucky to have a belt. You know what I mean? And this is the guy that's at the pretty much at the top of that division, and who he'll be facing next. So I mean, that division that Nue's in is light work. You know what I mean? We really can't learn nothing even if he goes ahead and knocks out Donaire again. I mean, or Donaire next. So
I'm trying to show you this knockout,
once again,
bro.
I'm not impressed with this KO, even though it was a shortened distance and whatnot. But I need to see him face more better competition, and fight some of the guys that he ducked at Superfly, because niggas need to realize, they calling him a monster, but he ducked the Superfly division. That's straight up.
Okay, yeah, man. I wanted to give Inu some shine, man, because everybody's talking about Wilder, and it's well deserved, man. Fooler, did you get a chance to see that? Did you get a chance to see old boy knockout?
I saw the fight. Yeah, I saw the fight.
Oh, okay. Do you think his knockout was better than Wilder's?
No, it wasn't better because it was an accumulation knockout. The hook hurt Rodriguez, and then the body work is what eventually ended the fight. The hook is what set it up. The body work is what finished it. I think he got hit in the I think it was a liver shot that ended that fight. And I think he went down like 2 times, maybe. And then the fight was over, basically.
Yeah.
So that's what happened in that fight. Now, I will say one thing, that Inui's defense is kind of looking a little bit better, than usual. He has developed a little bit better of a defense. Now, the footwork still leaves a lot to be desired, but the defense is getting a little bit better. He was slipping more punches than I expected him to slip, basically.
Yeah.
And so I think he'll win the Super Series, though. I mean, I don't think Donaire has anything for him, at this point in time. He may have length, he may have length and maybe better boxing ability, but I think Inui has that. He has that mule kick in his glove, so I think Donaire will get caught, basically. But it was cool. It was a good knockout, nonetheless.
All right. I see you in the building, big Santee. I see you in the building, OG. What's up with it? KP from KC. I see you in the building. Yeah, Big Act. You back, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right. Let me get your thoughts on this, man. And I'm gonna slide over to the Queen Sierra. I doubt if she probably know who it is, but I'm gonna ask her anyway. But what you think about this Inui, fight versus Rodriguez, and was his knockout better than Wilder's with the body shot? Well, he dropped him with the left hook and he came back with the body shot, like Fool pointed out. What you think about that?
My fault, bro. Just come right back to me. I'll answer it. Come right back to me.
Yeah, all right. See, Sierra, you there, Queen? Oh shit. Oh, you on mute if you there. Oh shit, she probably on mute.
Let me chime in just for a hot second once again. Your boy Inoue, once again, to reiterate, he ducked the Superfly division. He ducked Jerwin Ankahai's guys
stop.
Man, all those fights were there. Those fights were there. Rung Vasai, all those guys are there, ready to go. You know what I mean? And where this guy go, he defected that division to go to a division that there's nothing there but light work, and former champions and whatnot. You know what I mean? They ain't no monster, bro. He's a figment of some little child's imagination. That's all he is right now. You know what I mean? With a bunch of KOs.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. This is the man. You saying that he dunked.
We doing that. I'm calling him out.
He dunked Jerwin and Kahas. Jerwin and Kahas I think he's too big for that division, bro. He need to move up. He needs to move up. Stop bullying little guys. He needs to move up. Inoue went up there because he wanted better competition, and to prove that, he went in the World Boxing Series. Normally, champions that want to duck don't go. They don't do that. Maurice Hooker, Jose Ramirez. You know what I mean? They don't want that smoke.
My nigga got a point.
They don't want that
Nah,
smoke.
this ain't no point. It ain't no point.
Let me
When
work.
the WBSS,
You gotta let me work.
Go ahead. I'm gonna clap you after that. Go ahead.
You gotta let me work. You gotta get this work. I love you, our fella, but I gotta work. You know what I mean? My man went to the bigger dudes, went right to the World Boxing Series, and don't front. You believed in Manny Rodriguez. You thought I was disrespectful, and I told you he was gonna get knocked out. And he got knocked out. Which I was right. Yeah. Just bring me the tickets down after. Just you go. Yeah, and he did so. When he did that, now he's a two. Actually, they didn't put the WBA on the line because Benito Donaire got the super belt, so there was no point. I think when him and Benito Donaire, they're gonna vacate that at 118. You know what I mean? Jerwin Kahas could move up and he could get the regular belt if he wants to. You know, I want to commend Inoue. Inoue went in there with a purpose and a plan, and he did it. He would have beat Tete the same way. I promise you, he'd have beat Tete. I love my African, but he would have beat him the same way. That dude is too powerful, bro. He is too powerful. That short left hook caught him. He was out of there. It wasn't nothing to talk about. We left nothing to the gate. And Manny Rodriguez was undefeated. He was undefeated. Only Puerto Rican male champion. We took him out of the equation. Got to give him respect for that, man. He fought. At least if you're gonna leave a division, go there and fight the top dudes in the division. Because Leo Santa Cruz and all these other dudes, when they was down there, they wasn't trying to fight Rigo. They wasn't fighting the best dudes once they moved up. So we got to give Inoue, you know what I mean, more credit. He moved up and he's fighting the best at 118. You can say whatever you want about Superfly. He moved up and he fought the best at 118. And Manny Rodriguez.
That Japanese nigga moved up as soon as Donnie Nietes got there, bro.
Oh man, here we go. Donnie Nietes is. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't think he would beat Inoue, man.
Well,
I think he would beat him too, bro.
That's something we'll never see because Inoue fighting goddamn Midona next, and that's the fight that's gonna happen whether we like it or not. Point blank period. And Sierra Elf, what you got on that? How you feel about that? Did you see that? Did you see a new?
Oh, did I see the? Yeah, I watched the fight. I seen the knockout.
Oh, okay. So what you think about him? Is he a Chinese, Japanese hype job?
I don't think so.
Do you think he'll beat Donaire? Is he gonna win that fight? To you? Because everybody seemed to think that except for my brother. Stay ready. Everybody's picking him to win against Donaire. So what you think?
I would actually agree with that. I would pick him to win too.
You smart, Sierra. You very smart. You're very smart for that. And to be honest with you, if he wins this, I don't want to hear nothing. This is a way bigger guy. This is a man that won a belt at 126.
Right.
This is going to say something. If Inoue wins, I don't want to hear nothing about Superfly. Because I know for a fact, if he knocked out Benito Donaire, he would have knocked out anybody at Superfly.
Right.
122 is weak, bro. I don't care what nobody tells me.
Is
122 is
size
weak.
matters, though. Size matters.
Zolani Tete is trash.
Who is that?
Donaire is washed.
Joshua Greer at 118.
Go ahead, give him credit.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Yeah, he need to fight. He need to fight Mr. Don't Blink. Then that's who Top Rank need to be trying to get in the ring. Get him in the ring with. This is what we're gonna find out how good this dude is. The monster they call him. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, since everybody got they rocks off about Inoue, man, I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all about the Josh Taylor and Baranchik. Uh Josh Taylor won, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much dominated the guy. What you had on that fight, Sierra? Did you watch that too? Did you Are you a fan of Josh Taylor?
I did. I didn't watch. I didn't watch all the. I did not watch all the fights. I didn't. I just watched the one. The KO one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Fella, what you got on it, bro? Did you get a chance to see Josh Taylor?
Yep, I seen
What
that,
you?
and actually, I was surprised with Baranchek. He showed me more than I expected. I
Right.
expected I initially called the fight Josh Taylor just completely outboxing him. I saw a couple problems he was gonna have, but I didn't think Branchek would be this competitive, and he was competitive. Take away the two knockdowns. I didn't think he was seriously hurt in those knockdowns, but he was hurt. But it wasn't like I don't think he was in any danger of them stopping the fight or nothing like that. Even though it is in the UK, but I think Branchek, you know what I mean, fought pretty competitive, and I want to see him back in the ring again. You know what I mean, with more elite competition. Definitely this loss doesn't cancel him out of the equation of being one of the top 140 pounders. Uh, but it does show on the other, and I have to be harsh with Josh Taylor, you know, dig. Even though he came out with the W, this fight does expose him to be just a very good boxer. I don't see him as being nothing special. Where I was teetering on that level or on those thoughts, you know what I mean, before this fight. Now, after seeing this fight, I feel that Regis Prograis, who he'll be the finalist with in the 140 WBSS, I believe Prograis has a clearer chance to dominate in a victory. Even in his hometown, I heard Prograis wanna get that work in Scotland, and he was over there in Scotland to watch the fight. So, yeah, it was. I agree with the decision. I had Taylor winning by a slim decision, but I was at the same time I was impressed with the work that Baranchek did. You know what I mean? I was totally wrong about him. I just thought he was a crude brawler with overhyped power. As you can see, the power wasn't. He doesn't have Wilder power or nothing like that. People have been talking about Baranchek's power like he's another monster at 140, and that's just not the case. But he does have decent pop. I'll give you that. But yeah, I was surprised by his boxing acumen. So yeah, once again, yeah, it was a good fight. But Taylor loses against Prograis.
Already. That's what's up. I see you on I Am Will. What you got on this big egg reacher? Josh Taylor versus Ivan Baranchik. Did you check that out, Chump? Egg, you there?
Yeah, just give me a sec, bro. Just come right back to
All
me.
right, all right, all right. Fooler, what about you, bro? Fooler, you there?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
yeah,
Did you get a chance to check this out?
yeah. I did. Um, I will say that Josh Taylor kind of surprised me with his aggressiveness. He was more aggressive in the fight that I expected. You know, he used the high guard a lot and really wasn't trying to keep his distance. You know, I guess I think in a way he kind of smothered his work to kind of neutralize Baranchek's equalizer. You know, because when your work is smothered, you can't really generate that power. You know, and so that's what he did. Now, granted, he did kind of get pieced up a little bit. Josh Taylor's face afterward kind of looked like he got into a minor car accident, basically. But
Mm.
it wasn't as bad as like you would like. It wasn't as bad as let's say, who's an example? uh, I don't know who to use the example, but I've seen worse, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, he boxed, but at the same time, he kind of like stood there and fought with him. You know, there was a lot of times in the fight where he was toe to toe and stuff with Baranchek. That kind of surprised me, considering that Baranchek got some pop on him. But I guess he just neutralized that, you know, by smothering him in a way, you know. But yeah, it was a cool fight. But I don't think he got anything for Regis Prograis, though. I think Regis Prograis has something different, you know. I think Regis Prograis is a better boxer than Baranchek. So that's gonna, I would beg to say that he's a better boxer than Josh Taylor. So, you know, I favor him like 60-40 in that fight when they fight.
All right, you ready, champ?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I watched that fight. I watched both of those. So couldn't watch one without watching another. Yo, shout out to the World Boxing Series. I gotta keep it real, man. Like I said, like you fighting the elite level competition somehow in some way in that. But my whole thing is I seen a man that kind of struggled with Baranchek. All right, look, it was a good
He
win. I
dropped him
don't.
in the sixth round, champ.
He
What you
dropped him
talking
twice in
about?
6 round, but that's all he did. That's
That
all he
ain't enough.
did. I got
That
and
ain't
the
enough.
reason, and I'm gonna explain to you why I'm saying this. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta let me work here. Y'all gotta let me work. I feel like loaded. I feel like loaded lunch. Y'all gotta let me work. But yeah, man. The reason why I'm saying that is Baranchek and Relic is the same exam that you take. They the same straight up and down hard punching fighter. The same thing. I say Baranchek is slightly more powerful. But overall, and mad people agree with me on this. So, I gotta admit, what I seen is Regis. He passed his regents with no problem. I gotta keep it hood. I just gotta keep it real. And he even stopped the man. Taylor, on the other hand, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. He didn't do as good as I expected him to do, champ. And I'm just being 100. He kind of struggled in that. The fifth round, if you go back and watch that fifth round, there was points like Fuller was talking about where he was in the pocket and he was sitting there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was worried about Josh Taylor. That's when his eyes started getting lumped. He started to get painted a little bit. Don't get me wrong, the movement was good, the stamina, the gas tank was decent, but I started to get worried when he just sat there. Thank you. I got mad when he just sat there and then he was taking punches. I was kind of worried about him. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Another thing, he did do a good job in the sixth round, which I think was his best round. He dropped Baranchek twice, but ask Mac. Like I said on my show last night, I called Mac and I told Mac, I said, "Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Baranchek get caught because Josh Taylor is a very sharp puncher." That's exactly what happened. He got dropped in the fight twice, actually. Baranchek, he got dropped with Abel Ramos too in a fight that I watched early. You know what I mean? Before he even had the title, he got dropped in that fight in the third round. So I'm not surprised. Baranchek never changed as far as getting into exchange, kind of swinging wide, and then you could catch him with something. So me personally, I'm not gonna lie. I agree with Fuller 100%. That right there made me favor, just like I told Callie. Because Callie, me and him was going at it before with Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. And even Callie agreed with me. This is the ultimate Josh Taylor dude. You know what I mean? He said, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Relic and Baranchek is the same dude. And he said, I feel like if Regis Prograis was in the ring, Regis Prograis would have stopped him too. So I'm favoring Prograis in this fight. Shout out to Regis Prograis too for the after press fight conference after the fight. He showed up in a kilt, that like Irish skirt that they be wearing, and it was kind of funny that he wore it, and he was getting kind of at Josh Taylor. It helped build the fight for the future that they gonna have. But yeah, shout out to Regis Prograis for playing around, having a sense of humor, knowing that he gonna be in the probably. I don't know if it's gonna be the fight of his life. It could be easier than I expect, but I definitely favor Regis Prograis.
Already, man. And that's what I'm gonna talk about next because Regis Prograis posted today on his Instagram. He say you on the clock. Hashtag legacy never dies. Josh Taylor commented in the comment section and said hashtag don't talk too big, we man. I want to ask you guys this. Right now, is Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis the best fight in boxing to watch thus far on paper?
It's the best at 140. I don't think it's the
Is this
best.
the best fight in boxing made right now? Is this better than Keith Thurman Pacquiao?
Oh, you saying made? Oh, you saying
Yeah.
made? All right, that's a
Is,
good
is,
point. That's a good point.
is this the
That's a
best
good
fight made
point.
thus far?
I got to think about that. I can't even sit there
Okay,
and go
okay,
right
okay.
away.
Well, I'm gonna say you for last. Then what you got on there, fella?
It's a good question, and um it's hard for me to decide between that and Thurman Pacquiao. If we're talking about fanfare and what will draw the casual fans' interest, I think Thurman Pacquiao is the
Mm-hmm.
fight to go with. But for the hardcore's interest, um, these are two guys who are consensus. Pretty much everybody believe, hardcore boxing fans believe that these guys are number one and number two in the division. So in that sense, this is like an unofficial lineal fight in the dig when it's all said and done. So in that, when you're looking at it at that perspective, I mean, this is the fight to go with. You know what I mean? And especially with uh, two undefeated upcoming future welterweights. This is very interesting. You know what I mean? They both got, well, to me, Regis Prograis has a more interesting style, fan friendly style against the more technical boxer in Josh Taylor. Not to say that Josh Taylor don't have skills that he can show off as well, but as far as being fan friendly, Prograis is that guy. So it's yeah, I'm gonna go with this fight actually. The Prograis Taylor fight is being the one. You know what I mean? Being the best fight uh made to date. You know what I mean? Right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna edge it. I'm gonna edge it over Thurman Pacquiao.
Okay. Sierra F. Same question. Is this the best fight in boxing to you? Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor. Do you know who Regis Prograis is? Sierra, you there? Oh shit, she must have stepped away. Fuller, what you got on it, bro? Fuller, you
Um,
there? Okay, there
yeah,
you go.
I'm gonna. I guess you can say like it's a toss up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Charlo and Harrison fight, I kind of put it up there with just due to the history of the first fight because of the controversy of the first fight and the build up of the second fight is getting even more and more basically, and the fans want to see how Charlo will will act in adversity. You know how Charlo will come back from adversity. Many people want to see this. I'm one of them that want to see this. Uh, Now, me personally, I favor Jamal Charlo over Jamel. Like if someone were to ask me who do you like more, I would say that like 70% of me goes with Jamal Charlo, and then the other 30%
Mm.
goes with Jamel Charlo. But I still have this kind of like, curiosity about how he's going to bounce back. And really, if Tony Harrison is going to be more aggressive in this fight because of how he's talking right now. But I guess you can say that's between that one and the Taylor and Prograis fight. Um, I guess you can say it's those two, but I kind of honestly don't see like Taylor really uh, giving Prograis that much things to worry about, because I just think that Prograis is a good boxer, and also he has some umph on his punches. And like, so I think that's going to be an issue. I don't really think Josh Taylor can hurt Regis Prograis, to be honest. Josh Taylor to me is an accumulation puncher. He's not going to like really like go in there and like get you out of there. Like he
Could could
accumulates.
could could okay, let me ask you this because you're a fighter. And from what I see from Regis, just over the years watching him, if he don't respect your power, he gonna walk you down and try to stop you.
That's what I'm
Will
saying.
will Josh Taylor be able to hurt him? Or will
I
he
don't think.
respect Josh Taylor
I
power?
no, I don't think so. I don't think Josh Taylor has anything for him,
Mm.
because like, to be honest, as I said, he's an accumulation puncher. When you look at the knockdowns with Baranchek, it
Mm-hmm.
was more it was more about like which one call it. It was more or less more about kind of like a flash knockdown, and like
Right.
just kind of catching him, like, and that's a sign of Baranchek's footwork. It was just kind of like him catching him like with bad
Off
footwork.
balance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad footwork. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he really has anything for he will have to be perfect for 12 rounds of
Okay.
just pure strictly boxing, because if he goes inside with him, he's going to end up like probably with some cracked ribs.
Mm. Yeah, bro, you ain't lying about that. That's interesting. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm feeling like Fula. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want to see Charlo Harrison too, but I think this fight with Josh Taylor and Regis mean a little bit more. This for the the crown at 140, just like y'all see on my nigga head. You know what I'm saying? This this big boy shit. Ag Reacher, what you got on it, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I think you're right. I was looking up the fights that's coming up and stuff like that. Had enough time. I think that was a great question that you asked because I couldn't answer it right away. So I got to give you credit for even thinking about that question. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually had to think: is this the best fight made that been announced right now? And I think it is, man. I think it is. I would say that to say it in a nutshell. I definitely think it is the best match being made right now. Um, I don't see any other fight that's possibly in the work besides Sean Porter and Earl Spence. If Sean Porter and Earl Spence was made already, which Earl said it's going to happen, but it's just, I guess they're still trying to work on the venue.
Not official.
Yeah, so, but he said it's going to happen. I believe Earl. I think they still in talks and stuff like that. Especially when both camps is quiet, that's when you know a fight is going to happen. And they've been real quiet, so that fight is going to happen. Mark my words. So, it's just like I said. I know that they waiting and looking for the date and the venue. I think that's what's holding it back right now. But like you said, since it's not official yet, I think Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis is the best fight. I do agree. I don't think Josh Taylor has one punch knockout power, but he is a precise puncher. With all due respect, he only didn't knock out three of his opponents. In his record, even though his record isn't that extensive, but he only didn't knock out three dudes with Baranchek being the third guy to go the distance with him. Before that, only two had went the distance with him. So he got decent. He got decent enough. I don't know if it's enough to keep Regis Prograis off him. Another thing that I learned in this fight is, especially because Fuller keep bringing it up, You know what I mean? Maybe this is Fuller's fault that I thought about this. I think what's her name is better defensively than Regis is better defensively than Josh Taylor.
Wow. Okay. I'm not mad at that, man. I'm not mad at that, man. Macadon one say he got Regis. You know what I'm saying? I see you in your 704 Joe. What's up with it? Yeah, man. You know, it's a that's debatable. You know, some people feel like Regis ain't got no defense. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand what you're saying. But Sierra, you there? Okay, she still must be not be there. But yeah, man. With that, oh, there you go.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. What you think about this? Josh Taylor Regis Prograis fight. Is that the best fight in boxing to you, or what you think is the best fight in boxing right now? Keith Thurman Pacquiao.
Oh, the best fight in boxing right now. I would have to think about that.
Okay. Just whenever you get a chance to just let me know. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Cursor say he got Regis. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but with that being said, man, today we had the announcement for the Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on Fox pay per view. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, MGM in Las Vegas. Ringside seats are $1,500. You know what I'm saying? But they got cheaper seats than that. Those are just if you want to sit on the floor. For niggas like me and Mac, we would have to pay $1,500 because we like to sit on the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about Vegas. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel about this? But they do got $500 seats. They got $300 seats, $200 seats, and $100 seats. But those are probably in the nosebleed somewhere. I'm definitely gonna look this up on on the website. I don't know if it's gonna be on Ticketmaster or what. SeatGeek, but Young Egg Reacher, since you went to the fight this weekend and you spent your hard earned money, you got some on the okay. Go ahead, Egg. Let me get your thoughts on this, bro. And how much did you spend on your seats, if you don't mind me asking?
You can ask, bro. It's the closest step to everything. You ask me. You know what I mean? I spent like $3 bills. Spent like 350. You
Mm.
know, I had great seats. You know what I mean? I was almost near the floor. I was basically maybe the seats. I was maybe the seats or two before the floor, and I got to see everything up close. Everything was live. You know, I had really good seats. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Actually, I'm not. I paid for two tickets because my girl ended up going. She wanted to come last minute, so. Next time I ain't gonna lie, I love you, babe, but I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go with the crew because my girl ended up getting sick. I wanted to really politic with the brothers. I didn't get to really
Hashtag
politic.
never bring your girl to the fights, bro.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. I learned that.
Don't never do that, bro.
I learned
Trust me.
that.
My girl tried to go with me to Dallas. And no, sir. No.
I ain't gonna fry.
But
I tell
I
you
mean,
what, if I
teach
go
his
to
own, man.
Houston,
Teach his own.
if I go to Houston, that's a dub.
Oh, nah, if you come to Texas, you better leave baby at home, bro.
That is a dub. That is a dub.
For real, for real. But now though, man, what you think about this though, bro? Is $1,500 too much for floor seats?
It depends on the caliber of fight. I'll say that. It depends on the two dudes that's fighting. If the two dudes that's fighting is high quality level opposition towards each other, I think it's worth. And then also the names, I think that has something to do with it too. So I think depending on the person, you know what I mean. Especially
Bro,
if you want to,
bro.
it's a
Think about
lot.
this. Think about this. If this shit is $1,500, what you think Wilder Joshua gonna be?
I know that's what I'm thinking. Especially once it's in Vegas, once it's said Vegas, that's when it's gonna get ridiculous anyway. You know what I mean? It gets kind of ridiculous anyway. I think floor seats should at least be. I think me personally, I think it should be half of that, at least 5. I think 5
Right.
is reasonable. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Me personally, you know,
Bro,
but
you know how much I paid for my floor seat for the Earl Spence fight, bro?
how much?
I paid like $300, bro.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling, and
The,
you
the,
know,
the Charlo fight that's coming up here next in next month in NRG Arena is $300. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. It's
I mean that's,
crazy.
and I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like the tickets in New York. I'm not gonna say it goes exactly like that, but it's kind of similar. I think that it'd be cheaper down south because I don't think that's bad for floor seats. 300 at a boxing match is not bad for floor seats at all.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Especially because some matches, if you go to Vegas, like you said, they like 1,500 or better, sometimes more. You know,
That's why nigga. That's why I don't. That's another reason why I don't be liking to go to the West Coast because it's expensive out there. But you got something you want to say, Sierra? Oh no. Okay. What you got on the odd fella?
Yeah, the prices. I'm not surprised by the prices. Las Vegas is a city where hundreds of thousands of high rollers, are situated in the city at any given moment. And if there's a big fight, there'll be more high rollers converging onto the city, as well as celebrities and other icons and dignitaries that have, that are wealthy. So that price, I don't think is going to deter people from snatching up those seats. Nonetheless, um, being that it's at the MGM Grand, from my memory, it's about their theater is about 17,000 in capacity. So, I mean, it seems like it's a perfect venue for a fight like Pacquiao and Pacquiao and Thurman, and just the nostalgia of MGM Grand. Um, we all know Money May utilized that venue many a times before T-Mobile was built. So yeah, I'm not surprised, but it will still get packed nonetheless. It's Pacquiao.
Mm, yeah, man. So basically, y'all boys banking on them Filipinos to show up and them Pacquiao fans. God damn. He
I
say,
don't think them.
big
I
money.
don't think them to tell you the truth. I don't think them Filipinos are going to be buying those floor seats. Them high rollers will though. You know what I mean? The Filipinos, they'll be buying up them pay-per-views. That's what they'll be doing. You know what I mean? They'll be
Yeah, man.
supporting
I ain't
Pacquiao
gonna
the
lie,
same
bro.
way, but Pacquiao on celebrity status. You know what I mean? Celebrities will come through and watch Pacquiao fight. In the dig, and especially if you're fighting a guy like Keith Thurman, undefeated, has a belt. He's charismatic. Watch when the build up for this fight starts unraveling, especially being on Fox. Yeah, this is going to be a interesting fight. It's gonna get a lot of foul. You know what I mean? You have a guy that doesn't speak much English, but he's doing better as of late. You know what I mean? I'll give him that. And then you got Thurman. Thurman's gonna put on his best face. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I believe this fight will do well. You know what I mean? Pay per view wise, as well as at the gates in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand.
Mm.
like your man Keith Thurman would say, "Mouth don't win fight, punches win fights."
Mm. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, man. I'm up in the air with this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't see myself buying no $1,500 floor seat for no Pacquiao Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would buy the pay per view though, but I'm not gonna buy no $1,500 floor seat, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna.
I don't think that fight is worth no $1,500 floor seats. Them floor seats should be like $3.
Now, if them joints was probably like $500, $400 or something like that, yeah, I get it, bro. But see, I'm a nigga, I'm a down south nigga, so I'm different. You know what I'm saying? We get shit cheaper down here. You know what I'm saying? So I
Now
can't.
I agree 100% with you though, bro. Like I just don't think that's like they just trying to do that because of the Pacquiao name. I understand that, but I'm not gonna sit here and cap, bro. Like I truthfully don't think that's like a really extremely high level fight like that. Should I rather take my chances to see where this Regis Prograis and Taylor fight is gonna be at? Keep it real. I'd
That
rather
shit.
fucking take a trip.
Well, be it
Keep it
as it
real.
may, you know what I mean, it is a pay-per-view card, and they haven't announced all the undercard yet. So there might be a decent co-main, you know what I mean, that's yet to be announced. You know what I mean, making it worthy for
I
you know what
doubt
I
it,
mean. 15.
but
I'm not gonna say $1,500 is worthy, but you know what I mean, to at least make it somewhat reasonable.
I love PBC to death, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you'll get at least like maybe the co-main feature be all right and then the main event, but them under Uber cards, man, listen, they ain't got nobody on there, bro. I love PBC to death, but I just more worried about the main event. I'm just being honest. I'll give Top Rank that. Just like I told 503 a few weeks back, I'll give Top Rank that. They be trying to give you them bottom cards be okay, and they try to work their way up to the top. That shit, that Terrence Crawford, and Amir Khan, that was decent. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty entertaining from top to bottom. It's hard to get stuff like that done, because I feel like most of the PBC fighters, most of them, I'm not saying all of them, most of them is seasoned already. So it's hard to, get them undercard. Shoot, we was lucky to get Gary Russell on Saturday on that undercard because Gary Russell could easily be in the main card bout if Leo Santa Cruz take the fight. You know, he had on the shirt after. Al, what's up? Leo Santa Cruz next.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, we
I
gonna we
thought
gonna
that.
we gonna we gonna we gonna, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into
Okay.
that.
Oh,
We gonna
okay,
get into
okay.
that.
My fault. My
Yeah,
fault. I
we
went too
gotta get
fast.
into that
Another
because
thing I want you to talk about that 503. If I could bring that up, I ain't go for.
Go
If
ahead,
we
bro.
don't bring it up on here, we could wait till midnight. But I want to talk about that Paulie Malignaggi fight. That bare knuckles. We need. This is that's still part of the hurt business. I kind of want to talk about that because that was pretty good though. That build up with Paulie fighting this dude in the bare knuckles. That's pretty good. But go ahead, 503.
Nah,
Wait,
nah.
hold on. Did it happen yet?
My bro just
Nah,
showed in the
nah,
building,
it's
man.
gonna happen. It's happening next month, but
Stay
they've
ready.
had
What's up with
And
it,
is
the
bro?
that
press.
against
They had the
Artie Lobaff or whatever that guy?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
The
yeah,
guy from
yeah,
Conor
What,
McGregor camp.
yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
down?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good,
What
Mac? My fault.
man,
Alrighty,
y'all good. Y'all
Boss
cooking or
Mac up
something.
in the
Go ahead and
building.
cook, man. Cook.
Now
What
I'm
y'all
just saying.
cooking?
I'm just saying it was good. Y'all need to watch that press conference with them too. They had it on Fight Hub today. You know
What
what I mean?
press
Promoting the
conference?
fight. Paulie Malignaggi again. How you
talking
say
about
his
the
name again?
Poly Malignaggi
Artem
fight, man.
Lobov.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I want to see the
Artie
post
Lobaff
fight
is home.
conference of Brazil. That's what I want to see. Ain't nobody got that posted nowhere.
Hey, bro, you already bought your tickets for the fight,
No, I ain't bought them. I was gonna buy them Friday.
bro.
You
Them hoes, the seats I wanted to get, them hoes already gone,
damn.
nigga.
Anything left?
Now it's still some flow seats left, bro.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm gonna have to buy. I'm gonna have to wait till Friday.
yeah,
I
man. Let
gotta
me.
wait till
I'm
Friday. I believe me, I wasn't trying to. I was fit to grab
just
them hoes, but I gotta wait.
like that seat World Breaker had, like
Yeah,
it was
in
right on the
section E.
edge when they coming out. You can see. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You see him walking out, nigga. Them hoes already gone. That's why I had wanted us to see that. That was in section. What section this is? I'm trying to click on that bitch. It ain't letting me do it. You say section E?
Yeah.
Why that bitch ain't letting me click on it? Okay. Yeah, section E. That's it. Section E, yeah. That was seat like 20 something. That bitch was right there on the edge, bro. Damn. I ain't gonna lie though. Them tickets moving all right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that.
And More Charlo said he trying to do shit like that on the 29th. He seen the Deontay Wilder fight. He was like, "Yo, he's trying to do that." So don't blink with that. I like Brandon Adams, but damn, man. Brandon Adams had it
Hey,
tough either way.
he
He
got
was
the
going against the
power.
puncher if he would have picked the Triple G
Oh,
fight. He was going against the puncher if he went up against Moore.
He got the power, but he ain't got that. He ain't got that Dante Wilder. He got death magic, but he ain't got. He ain't got that black magic. So he went.
hey,
Hey,
let me get your thoughts on that, bro. Since you just fill up in the building, what's your thoughts on the Deontay Wilder first round knockout, man? What's your thoughts on that, man? And was that a lucky punch?
hell no! Who said it was a lucky punch? They must be out there
Nobody
goddamn
said
tight.
it. It's just a question, bro.
Oh boy, I was finna say, ain't no way that should have came out of
I just,
nowhere.
nigga be trying to come up with dope questions, man. The nigga just asking you a question, bro.
Oh, I
Don't
feel that. My
put
bad.
your
I just
people
thought
down, my
somebody said
nigga.
that was a lucky
Goddamn,
punch because I'm like, shit,
niggas
boy.
home niggas is crazy, bro.
Huh?
Say you niggas is crazy, man.
I admit that I am, but shit happens. But yeah, man, nah, there wasn't no lucky punch, bro. Man, that was a time precise on the button right cross straight to the motherfucking chin. That boy knees went straight limp,
Mm.
collapsed. That first right was across his temple. I'm surprised he didn't drop for that. He got lucky. He must got a hard ass head. But when he hit that jawline, it's night night, good night. That was beautiful, dog. Y'all know I actually wanted him to get beat up a little bit more, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
Me too.
I'm I'm glad with what I got because y'all know I said I wanted decapitation, and that's exactly what he did. We didn't get a body, but this was close enough.
Right on, right on. I see you in the building, big money. The boy say, yeah. You know how we rock 503 on the floor every time, just like we was at the Earl fight. I see you, Dog Truth. He say Pacquiao washed up, bro. Shit pointless. Yeah, man. We was just cooking on that too. Let me get your thoughts on that too. Stay ready. And I'm gonna ask Fooler next. What you think about these flow side seats being 1,500 for Pacquiao Thurman? Stay ready, you there?
Hey, the fight must be in Vegas then, huh?
Yeah,
That's why they
it's
so
in
high.
Vegas.
That's why they so high. They'll sell out.
It's gonna sell out.
I promise you, they'll sell out.
It's at MGM Grand.
It,
Keep
it, it de- it's definitely gonna sell out.
Yeah, Keith Thurman.
Now,
Keith Thurman. That is gonna be MGM.
this
July
what I
20th.
this
You know
what
what
I
I'm
will
saying?
tell you. This day is not gonna sell out because of Keith Thurman. It's gonna sell out because of Manny Pacquiao. But because of Manny Pacquiao, it's gonna blow Keith Thurman up. Win or lose, it's gonna blow him up.
Yeah. Now they
And
got.
matter of fact, I also want to say something
Go
because
ahead, bro.
I shouldn't even get this motherfucker no airtime. But this whole Keith Thurman said Earl Spence still ain't did enough to have to be able to fight him. I forgot who posted about that. But yeah, this whole said this motherfucker still got to do something else.
It's
But
on. It's on camera.
I don't remember if it was on camera or I read it somewhere, but I know it was somebody. I think it was somebody talking about it, and I remember hearing it. But they said this motherfucker said that shit. I said I hope he ain't saying no shit like that. I hope to God he ain't said no shit like that, cause he be yeah. I had to catch myself because this is just a family show. It's in the daytime. Uh, yeah,
Right.
but man, to be honest with you, man, Keith Thurman, I can't wait to somebody hurt this dude and get him the fuck out the sport. Because I feel you, Quattro. I feel you, odd fella. Well, Quattro was the first one to say it. He said when he was not gonna fight Earl Spence. Period.
Thank you, Mac.
and I believe it more and more now.
And that's crazy for him to say that he still didn't do nothing. So if he knock out Sean Porter, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear Keith Thurman say nothing. Look, if he knock him out, there's nothing to even talk about or debate about. You win a whole hard 12 with Sean Porter. So if he stopped this man, that should be the end. That should be the end all be all.
If he stops Sean Porter, we definitely not
Exactly.
getting no Keith Thurman fight.
Even though, yeah, I think that might make it a little worse. I was thinking I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. But Fully, you there, bro? Let me get your thoughts on this Keith Thurman and Pacquiao thing, man. Would you pay 1,500 for a floor seat, bro? Go see Pacquiao Thurman. I know you in Cali, so would you slide up to Vegas and do that?
Um, no, because I'm not really checking for him. If it was two different fighters, yeah, I would pay it, no problem. You know, but for these fighters, no, I wouldn't really pay it. Although Pacquiao is a legend of the sport and stuff like that, you know, I really just don't think too highly of Keith Thurman, although he does have a really impressive resume. Um, you know, but at the end of the day, a lot of those fights that he fought, you know, a lot of those were very close fights. The opponents he does have on his resume, and nah, I just wouldn't want to just wouldn't want to pay that. You know, if it was for like maybe a Earl Spence and Keith Thurman, I would pay that. Earl Spence, Sean Porter, I would pay that. Like Earl Spence and like even Danny Garcia, I would still pay that. You know, but for these two fighters, nah, I'm not paying it. You know.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. But yeah, that's crazy, man. 1,500 for floor seats for Thurman Pacquiao in Vegas. I see you in the building. Kevin Stenhouse. He said Top Rank won't be able to have Crawford slash Lopez slash Shakur on the same card every time. But they're not gonna do that anyway. Bob Arum is trying to make these dudes household names on their own. That was putting him on the Bud pay per view was to generate they popularity and boost their numbers up. You know what I'm saying? The more eyes on them, then the more people gonna see them. But I think when they have another pay per view for Bud, then they probably gonna put him all back on the same card again. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see what the Crawford Lopez Shakur, triple threat matchup gonna do. We're gonna see what that's gonna do next, man. But from what I heard, Shakur is fighting on his own card in Jersey in July, and Teofimo fighting the Japanese guy, whatever, at the MGM in Maryland. We don't know when Bud supposed to be fighting, but yeah, man, it's just a bunch of bullshit going on, man. First of all, let me ask you guys this too, cause this shit kind of pissed me off. Why the fuck did Luis Ortiz jump in the ring? What was that about?
He want that rematch, bro. He want that rematch.
Be real, bro. You want to see that fight though?
I didn't say I want to see it, but I said that's what he want.
Man,
The only rematch I want to see Deontay Wilder
he need to
have
go
is
fight. He
versus
need to go
AJ.
fight AJ, if anything.
Or Tyson
Ortiz
Fury.
looked overweight and reluctant in the in the interview.
Yo,
Let's
he
be
looked at
real.
crazy. He looked at crazy overweight. He looked at old as hell with the hat to the side, like T.I.
Well, yeah,
What's
what's
up?
up with that shit, bro? This nigga got this big ass, stupid ass chain on, with this fucking head to the side, nigga, like nigga, it's 2005, nigga. Get out of here, bro. What is you
Grandpa
doing?
got that old ass tracksuit on too, man.
Come on, man. Get out of here,
Salkin'
bro.
it.
Get out of here. You fucked up the whole vibe in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You was
Nigga out here wearing
you was old
Skechers.
Jim Gray's whole ass scapegoat. Cause on the cool, how he did goddamn Brazil was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Even though Brazil, talked all that shit, man, but still, man, you don't shit on no fighter, bro, like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Trill Boxing Talk earlier, man, and them boys made a great point about that shit, man. You don't shit on nobody like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then your whole ass, you turned your back and took the mic away from goddamn me, Virgil Hunter. You know what I'm saying? The man was trying to talk to you, and speak for Team Brazil, and you straight ignored it for Luis Ortiz. Like, why? Like,
Yeah, Jim Gray was out of hand. He was out of pocket. He was out of pocket
get the fuck
Saturday,
out of
man.
here, bro. You was this nigga scapegoat, bro. I wanted to hear something from their team, bro. Am I tripping?
No, you ain't tripping. We need to hear from the team. And did Brazil make the press conference, the post press conference? I really
Oh,
haven't
bro.
heard anything from
We didn't hear nothing
Brazil
from none of them,
since.
bro.
We all know that he's took him down his Twitter plus his IG. There's no more. So yeah, suicide alert for the dominant Brazil.
They ready, you know? Oh shit, bro, must be moving around. Put him on mute for him. Oh, Quattro, what you got on this, man? Why was Luis Ortiz in his fucking ring, man, fucking up the vibe, man? When he done already got knocked out by Wilder, bro. Shouldn't he be getting in the ring at AJ fight, bro?
No problem. Man, he looked it so bad, bro. Like, he looked it so bad. I I'm not gonna lie, it did throw off the whole vibe. I completely agree. When he got in the ring, that was the first time I really seen Luis Ortiz looking old to me. He had the hat on. He looked overweight. He didn't look, you know, I mean, I still think he's a great fighter, but I didn't like him getting in the ring. I think that he should. Hopefully he's at the AJ fight.
Yeah, man, I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't
I
understand
think
that
I
shit.
think I think being at the AJ fight would give some of us as fans some sort of clarity, because a lot of us been feeling a certain way about defending Luis Ortiz, and Luis
Mm,
Ortiz. I love him to death, man. Like I said, that's my Cuban brother, but I just feel like, with the whole and you know what? Because I don't know what was going on the business side, I'm still not gonna fully say Luis Ortiz ducked or anything, because I ain't gonna lie, I was hollering at BFTB and he explained something to me, and so like I said, I kind of wish though that I could have got the AJ fight, but we're not gonna get that. We're gonna get Andy Ruiz, so I won't be attending that fight because of that. But I'll be watching. I'll see what's going on. But I
right.
ain't gonna lie. I kind of want Luis Ortiz to make a move to kind of make up for that. I don't really want to see him against Deontay Wilder. I kind of didn't like that style matchup last time because I knew Luis Ortiz being a hard counterpuncher, that will play a factor. That seventh round, people want to say, oh, the referee, and we won't have the same referee next time. I think Luis Ortiz' best bet was staying slim, staying trim, and staying in the gym. That was what he should have been doing for a dude like Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder looked phenomenal.
Luis Ortiz living his best life, man. That nigga getting them PBC paydays, bro. That's why he upped the ante on goddamn me Matchroom. Cause his promotional company getting them PBC checks. They getting them Al Hammond checks, bro. You know how fast them yellow envelopes be, champ. Come on, man. And I'm and I'm and I'm and I'm I gotta disagree with you finally. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm blaming Luis Ortiz for everything. Because at the end of the day, you are the fighter. You have the last say so, and anything your team put out, you are in control. Or at least that's how I thought it would be. Maybe I'm wrong. But in my mind, I feel like the fighter has the last say so. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, if you knew that your teams was in negotiations with a unified champion, it don't matter what you gonna make, because you didn't already publicly came out and said you'll fight the man for $5. You'll fight him for free. AJ ducked me. AJ did this. AJ did that. You went on a whole tirade for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Not only did you have the internet going crazy, you know what I'm saying? You had my brothers, you know what I'm saying, one of my main LDBC brothers, Cali Enigma, you know what I'm saying, go out on the limb for you, and you really finagled the LDBC on some shit. Cause we was pumping for Luis Ortiz. That's why Luis Ortiz is even in a conversation now with an AJ fight. If you just want to be honest, if you want me to be honest, that's how I feel. And he ducked out the fight, bro. Period. Nah, bro. That's a duck to me, man. If your team in negotiations and you need that fight gotta happen. You in the position of Luis Ortiz. On my last leg, I need to become the first Cuban champion, heavyweight champion of the world. You gotta take that, bro. Whatever he want to pay you, you gotta take that, bro. If Deontay Wilder was willing to do it, what makes you above him? And he the champ. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Nobody wants to see that rematch though
Nobody
right
wants to
now.
see that fight, bro.
Nobody wants to see that fight. You know what I'd rather see next from Deontay Wilder? Uh, I I wish he go ahead and get him some of that Lillian White smoke. In the dig, go out there. No, fly Lillian White out from the UK, and let's get some Lillian White smoke up in the Barclays Center, because that's where Deontay has his most spectacular KOs. It seems to be that Brooklyn Water or something like that up in the Barclays Center. He gets it done there. So I would like to see Lillian White laid out. You know what I
I
mean?
think he should make it a hometown.
Laid out. You know what I mean? And we'll put his nicest blouse on him for his burial.
Yeah. What you say? Go ahead, bro.
I think I think they should make it a hometown fight.
I'm going.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama. At five, it's like what is it?
Yeah.
6 hours away.
Yeah, because you gotta ride up through Alabama to
Why
get to
not
Florida.
Atlanta?
You say why
Huh?
not Atlanta?
Why not? Yeah, they
Because
still
in
have yet
Atlanta,
to
don't
touch
nobody know Dillian
that
White.
southern base.
I think if you're gonna put it in Atlanta, put it in Atlanta with two fighters that people know. Don't nobody know Dillian White.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. Atlanta really not a. It's not a city for boxing yet. Uh-uh.
It will be.
It
Houston is.
will be, because it can be if they promote Money Powell in Atlanta, because I think that's what he had now, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta think about it. Roy Jones Jr. used to live in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
they need to put that joint in Alabama, or put it in the Barclays, because he always gonna do it. Even though I want Wilder to come south, just like Stay Ready saying, he gonna always do good in the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? And X said he had to play Shake, and I know that bitch was rocking. I know it was. But with that being said, man, I want to ask y'all about this. Since we're talking about New York fights, and we got AJ fighting in Madison Square Garden, man. With Wilder getting that first round knockout, man, last week, do AJ have to knock out Ruiz? You know what I'm saying? Or does this put pressure on AJ at all? You know, from Wilder's fight. And how do y'all feel about it? Go ahead, stay ready.
Oh shit, I was listening, but I'll go. Um, Honestly, yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. See the difference in Wilder and Joshua. Joshua, like I said, I'm gonna give Joshua his props. I'm not gonna keep down talking the man because the dude is a good boxer. He's stiff and all that, but he's methodical. He's not the one who try to goes for the clean early knockouts. He doesn't have one of those in his career. He got early stoppages. I think he got a third round stoppage or something like that, but he don't have no early just straight knockouts. He don't get those until later rounds. And fighting somebody like a Andy Ruiz, I don't think that knockout's gonna come the way he wanted to come. I, honestly, I think Andy Ruiz goes the distance. I think he gets hurt, but I think he goes the distance. Can he get the knockout? It's a possibility, but it won't come until maybe round 6 or 7 or later.
Mm.
It's not gonna be no early round knockout, and people do look at that. Not saying that you have to, but people do look at that, and it's gonna ring bells like this dude can't hold Wilder. He can't touch Wilder. That's what you're gonna hear.
Mm. Okay. Same exact question, fella. Will AJ versus Louise? Will AJ have to get this knockout, man? And will the pressure be on him to live up to what Wilder did?
Most definitely. Um, but he won't be able to do it. Just as I agree with stay ready. But yes, the pressure's on. Now I've been looking around at different platforms, not just within the LDBC, but outside of them. You know what I mean, and as well as internationally. And I've been looking in the chats and whatnot. You know what I mean, to see the different comments from the so-called AJ fanboys and whatnot. And surprisingly enough, there's a lot of fans, especially on the AJ side, that seem to be kind of crossing over. And I saw a lot of commentary stating that Deontay Wilder will, in fact, beat AJ, or there's legitimate concerns that AJ will lose a fight and whatnot. There's only a few I saw with regards to, oh well, he fought Brazil when he was a prospect, or oh he fought Brazil in his 17th fight. Deontay fought him in his 42nd fight. He's a bum, blase, blah. You know what I mean? You see a couple of that, but for the most part, it was overwhelmingly Deontay will beat AJ. So yeah, I was kind of surprised at that, and so with that being said, that alone puts a major amount of pressure on AJ. If you've noticed, well, I really haven't checked AJ his Instagram or anything to see if he said anything about the fight. It's pretty quiet over there in Mushroom Land. They're quieter than church mouses over here ever since the knockouts happened. So yeah, it definitely put some pressure on Team AJ to look spectacular June 1st. But I mean, against a guy like Andy Ruiz Jr., it's going to be a major feat to look spectacular against him. And if he does, I'm gonna be highly skeptical. I mean, did the boy lay down for a bag? Well, it's happened before with mushroom boxing, so who knows? But right now, yeah, definitely the pressure's on AJ, and Deontay Wilder has AJ fans actually skeptical of AJ right now.
Right. I see you in the chat, Big Money. That nigga say Joshua ain't never slept nobody, but Wilder have though. And I got my first dislike for the day. Hey man, you must be an AJ fanboy, man. Hey man, we just stating the obvious
Nah,
over here.
I ain't say he ain't never slept nobody. He just ain't did it in no early rounds. He have slept. Dillian White got slept.
Right.
He slept some people. Just wasn't no early rounds.
Yeah, and he slept Klitschko. But let me
No,
get your.
Klitschko got stopped.
No,
Yeah, Klitschko. Yeah, I agree with Mac. I think that was more of a stoppage.
Yeah, he get Klitschko.
he didn't drop Klitschko with uppercut.
No, he dropped him, but getting
Yeah,
slept is like out of it. He was still like he was still conscious and shit.
Well, I
It's
just
like
say I say he rocked Klitschko. Then my
yeah.
bad.
He did because he lifted him up off his
yeah,
feet.
he
Right,
rocked him.
right. That bitch, yeah, that was nice. But let me get your thoughts on it. Same as that question, bro. Will AJ
My
AJ
what
AJ
was
have,
yeah.
okay? Will AJ have to live up to the bright lights and the pressure, man? Since Wilder has did a first round knockout in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, at the Barclays, and he gonna be at MSG. You know, you know the history of the MSG, man. Bunch of legendary fights, man. Will the pressure be on? Bro?
I think it it will, but at the same time, there's so many, AJ protection. I don't even think. I think if he don't even do is have a spectacular knockout like Wilder did, I don't even think it'll matter. To be honest with you, because all they do is really protect AJ anyway. So I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I think that the only pressure that's gonna be on him, it's not gonna be coming from no casual fans. The pressure that'll be coming from will be from the diehard boxing fans and people that know what's going on. So to be honest, I think it should be pressure on him, but I don't think there's going to be pressure on him. I think that there should be though, and I think that there should also be pressure on him making the fight. That's why I hope that Deontay Wilder show up at his fight. Deontay Wilder didn't sound too sure because he got a lot of stuff going on, especially after this knockout. With the interview with 78, but he knows that that's what we would love to see. We would love to see him, go to the fight. We would love that. I think that would be good to let him know that this is the real champion in America. You got to come see us first.
Right. Great point, bro. Fuller, same exact question. Fuller, sports. Did you that, my brother?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Will AJ have to live up to the pressure, man? MSG, you just seen what
what's
Wilder
up?
did with Glaze. Um, is the pressure on AJ, man, to get a vicious knockout like Wilder?
Yeah. Um, you what was the you said does AJ have to like do something in similar fashion?
Yeah, is the pressure on A- is the pr- I'm saying is the pressure on AJ to get a vicious knockout like Wilder? Like, do he have to get a knockout, or if he go the distance with Andy, will people have something to say about that?
For AJ fanboys, no, because they like AJ for the simple fact they just like AJ. Like, I mean, they like AJ when he eats English muffins, so he doesn't have to do anything for them, Even when AJ was riding around with orangutans or anything, they liked that stuff. So they were happy. And so for them, they don't have to do anything. Uh, for people, for people who want to see the best fight the best, they'll probably think that AJ has to put on a show. You know, they'll probably they'll want to see if AJ is really the goods. Because at the end of the day, when you really look at AJ's record, I mean, like, I'm sorry to say it, but AJ's most credible win is Klitschko. You know,
Facts,
that's his most credible win. And it
facts.
was an over the hill Klitschko. It was a Klitschko that got off the couch and decided, "Oh, I'm gonna fight this dude." You know,
And looked it great doing it.
and
Shit.
so and so at the end of the day, he himself should want to feel that way. He himself should want to like step up and do something spectacular, but I really don't think he has the desire to. You know, he has his role and he's happy. I think personally he's happy toting around those Infinity Stones, fighting lesser opposition. At the end of the day, he's Thanos right now, pretty much. He's missing one Infinity Stone, but you know what will happen if he gets that Infinity Stone or tries to get the Infinity Stone? It's going to be met with the hammer of Thor on his chin. And so that's why he's like a little bit hesitant in regards to that, you know. So, I mean, the pressure is on him, but Eddie Hearn doing his job as a promoter, and Anthony Joshua will just try to way to spin the script and like make it seem like it's not on him.
Already, big bro. Already, man. Say, man. I'm gonna end it off like this, man. We gonna be talking about Joshua for the next up and coming weeks, man. I'm gonna be paying close attention to their camp, like all fellas say. You know, they mighty quiet. You can hear, you can hear goddamn me, mice piss on the floor right now over there. You know what I'm saying? They're real quiet. But at the end of the day, AJ he has to look dominant. He has to look impressive. He has to make Andy Ruiz he has to make him submit for one. You know what I'm saying? In whichever way he can. You know what I'm saying? His only loss is to Joseph Parker, and that wasn't a dominant L he took. You know, he was in a fight with Parker the whole time. Uh some people felt like Parker lost that fight. Some people felt like he could have been a draw. So with that being said, man, AJ, the pressure is turned up, bro. You're gonna have to look good against Andy. You know what I'm saying? So you can have some momentum going into the wider negotiations, man. Because we is expecting this fight to happen next. There's no point in waiting to 2020. Dillian White is already tied up. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is tied up. You know what I'm saying? So this fight should happen next, in my opinion. If AJ is to beat Andy Ruiz, Big Baby, he's suspended. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason why this fight shouldn't happen, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and get some last words, man. And I want everybody to let the people know what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? When the video is gonna be dropping. Act Richie, let me get some last words from you though, bro. Act, you know?
Yeah, man. You got yeah, man. Appreciate you letting me jump on. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the full Berserker clan, and shout out to all my peoples. Act reach and never steer you wrong. I'm out.
Damn. When you going live, bro?
My fault. Going live 12 midnight, man. Y'all look out for me for the midnight show, man.
All right, already. It's 11 o'clock Central Time, by the way. Fula, let me get some last words from you, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in, having me on the thing. I appreciate it. Shout outs to the LDBC, of course, and shout outs to everybody on the panel too. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Working on a couple of things basically. Met a new I want to say I met a new guy who runs a boxing gym in Nigeria. So he'll probably come on my platform, and we'll probably talk about boxing over there. We'll also probably talk about what he thinks about Wilder and Joshua, and we'll see we'll also see who they really like, who they really mess with. In all honesty, and from the sound of it, it sounds like they're all the way Team Fa Ajagba, 100% over Joshua nowadays.
It's time for real. Yes, sir. Already. Already. You see, they team FL Jabba, Fula.
Yeah, man, that's what it sounds like to me. They really got hopes in this guy, man. they're like really not. I mean, the natives over there, they look at Anthony Joshua and stuff like that, but they're really messing with F.A. Joshua because they look at it, he got it from the ground up. You know, when you look at the training facilities and stuff like that, it's like humble beginnings, basically, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. We taking care of the probably the next African heavyweight champion of the world right here in Houston, Texas at Flex Athlete. You understand me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right over there, right over there by my bro house, on the good side of town. You
You know
understand?
what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. We just, shout out to FL Jobber, man. He a young nigga having things down here in the great state of Texas. You understand me? And shouts out to my brother Fuller, man. Definitely let me know, bro, when you bring your homeboy on from the motherland. Definitely want to hear that interview / conversation. You understand me? Definitely want to get their point of view about FL Jobber. You know what I'm saying? And all the African fighters, and of course, Wilder, Joshua, and shit like that, bro. So yeah, and keep dropping them little clips, man, from the gym and shit too. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing you, nigga. I be seeing you, fool. You be working.
Doing what? Keep dropping what?
I say keep dropping them little clips in the gym. I say I see you be trying to get your little work in and shit.
Oh, they won't let me post the sparring though, man. They like get like too mad, man. Like I try to like jack it from my coach, but he just like won't let me. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want people to see like other guys get like kind of like you know.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I would like to show it, but it is what it is,
already, man. Just stay on your grind, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. Stay ready. Let me get some last words from you, bro. And let the people know what you got going, man.
Man, I'll be on tonight, 9 o'clock Central Time. Boxing conversations, y'all know what it is. I won't be live tomorrow, and I won't be live Thursday. Tomorrow I might go live on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, y'all might see me live tomorrow because I'm gonna be at ESG's podcast, talking about the Charlo fight coming up. And then Thursday I'm gonna be at Street Queens on street100theheat.com radio come Thursday. So
Yeah, hey, yeah, bro. Definitely get some footage of that podcast tomorrow when you go on it, bro.
yeah.
And send something to me. You know what I'm saying? And we can definitely get you posted up on the IG and whatnot, man. Because I definitely want to hear they take on Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And all the fights and whatnot, and that Wilder shit too. Because I know ESG be watching Wilder. And then, oh yeah, you definitely gotta ask him about you gotta ask him about Earl Spence too, bro. You gotta ask him about
Oh yeah, that's
and,
he love
and
Earl. He
Charlo
love Earl Spence.
and Charlo Harrison too.
I got you. I damn sure got you.
Yeah, man. That's
They're
what's
gonna
up.
be asking me most of the questions, but I sure will ask some questions though while I'm not.
So act. You can come on if since Mac not going live tomorrow, bro. That means you can come on early. You know what I'm saying? If you're not coming on Tuesday or Wednesday, you can come early. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta wait too late. Okay, Act must be stepped away.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I might do that. I might do that.
yeah, for sure. We're gonna pop the on it, man. But go ahead and close us out, fella.
Indeed. Once again, salute to the host with the most. 503 Lion, you dig? Follow him on IG, Smoke City Mobcast. Make sure you subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast as well on YouTube. You dig? It's the 503 Lion. Salute to all the rest of the man them on the panel today. You dig? Quattro Cinco, Act Reaching 45. Know what it is. Late night talk with him tonight. We got Stay Ready Boxing TV live at 9 o'clock Central Time. That's 10 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock Eastern. You in the dig? Shoot the Fool of Sports. Know what it is, you know what I mean? Videos, you know what I mean? Be coming out, you know what I mean? So go subscribe and make sure y'all check out Fool of Sports as well. I can't forget the boxing queen, Sierra F. You know what I mean? She fell out a little early, but it's all gravy. You in the dig? We'll end it off on another so-called African, a half African that actually y'all don't really know, probably don't know that he's half Nigerian, and that's Joe Joyce. And Joe Joyce looked pretty decent in his knockout victory of Alexander Usanov, who's a large man himself, very slow, but was once a credible contender, uh, maybe 3, 4 years back. But nonetheless, Joe Joyce dispatched of Alexander Usanov with ease. He still looks extra slow, but there's something about Joe Joyce's technique that allows his punches to hit the target, you know what I mean, and get his opponent out of there. So it'd be interesting to see who his next opponent will be. He's scheduled to fight coming in July. They're not sure if he's going to be slotted on the Danny Dubois, Nathan Gorman undercard. But nonetheless, he's supposed to be coming back in July. So, yeah, keep a lookout for Joe Joyce. Once again, a nice little knockout victory against Alexander Usanov. With that being said, it's your favorite, yet your most hated all fella. And I'll be back for another live stream. Salute to the LDBC. Y'all make sure you check out my hip hop radio podcast on www.cfmu.ca. Just search Live and Direct Show, the Live and Direct Show, and we got all the podcasts there 3 months deep in the dig. Just had my guy DJ Tune Killer pass through last Saturday night, you know what I mean? And we do a little Saturday night mixtape in the dig when he passes through, speak on the hip hop, you know what I mean, sports news as well. So that's what it is. Salute to everybody. Salute to once again to the mighty LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Already, man. Y'all be sure to check out my brother's show, man. He's doing big things. You understand me? With his podcast down there in the six, man. Definitely be on the lookout, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow, man. Same place, same time. And just like that, we gone. Be sure to tune in to my boy 78 Sports TV. He is up next. And check out my brother at Reacher 45. And of course, Mac, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready, man. My boys will be live, man, coming up real soon. Peace. H time for real.